The landfill is the large amount, $532,000. This is additional transfer from what we've already, what was budgeted was $174,000. And that transfer from the general fund was made to the landfill. And when we got the draft back, there was an additional $532,000 additional, and so I spent some time crunching this thing. The largest portion of the requirement of the general fund to get the landfill back whole was the first item is the $286,800. And I touched on this the other night, and I don't want to get too many eyes glazed over, but the landfill, the state puts out a estimated cost to close it and to post-close it, well ahead, and we get it every year. The state controls that. And I've got the list. We take that list, and then of course the engineer produces a remaining capacity. They survey it, and they produce a remaining capacity report. And so you can take the remaining capacity report, and you can calculate how much you did use. And so what from the state list of cost that we will incur when we close it and post-close it, based on how much is left of the landfill, you have to accrue the cost as you fill the landfill up. The previous to the fiscal year 14 audit, draft, previous to the fiscal year 14 financials, and here's where you got to really look at it. The remaining capacity report, in the simplest form, it has a gross volume that is left, that's open, remaining, and then it has an amount that will be taken up by the cover process of using the soil to cover as we fill.
As we cap sales.
Cap, even before cap, but primarily cap. That's correct.
We have to cover it once a month. The C&D sell garbage, like household garbage, has to be covered daily. But C&D is just once a month.
So there's a percentage that is applied to the gross capacity, and it's called cover soil. And for several years, the capacity, this report, they're using a 25% number, which an engineer needs to determine is that correct? It sounds like a large number to me, but either way, so then that is subtracted from the gross to get net remaining. The gross that's left there now minus what's going to be taken up by the cover. Prior to this fiscal year 2014, either the accountant or the auditors actually the previous year, when they did the post-closure calculation, instead of using the net remaining capacity of the landfill, they used the gross, which I'm not sure why a person would do that, but they used the gross. So the fiscal year 14, and it's actually the auditors are actually this is their lead on this. They've now are using the net, which has a 25% remaining capacity subtracted out just all at once, boom, and that 25% that's being used up, when you go and apply the remaining percentage to the total cost to close it, the fiscal year 14 is having a $286,000 one-time extraordinary, what do you want to call it, charge. And so I'm definitely I agree that the net needs to be used. Just not happy about it. It's now happening on the fiscal year 14 year at one time.
It's actually catch-up.
Yeah, and it's a huge catch-up.
Back from the inception of the landfill?
Back from the inception of when we wrote off that last amount, which was about 8 years ago.
Yeah, the chart that I'm looking at has, it's only been
That's
set.
a separate issue, what you're talking about, that's further down on the page. He hasn't got to that yet.
I know for the past,
But regardless of all that, Mike, will this, that you're explaining to us in this amendment, will it catch us up to 2015 with this write-off?
yes, on the capacity report.
Okay.
Now, if you're not talking about cash, no, if you're talking about,
Capacity.
yeah, this brings the net, this is using the net number, which has the cover sale subtract number.
So basically what we're doing is in 2014, we get that big hit, right?
Yeah, $286,000 worth.
So, but then in 2015, we're gonna be.
You won't have that big hit.
Okay.
That's correct.